team who is the design consultant, and then the respective significant key stakeholders from different institutions. So you are highly welcome. And without further ado, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome Honorable Maulana Mayen to have a welcoming remarks for this presentation, which is mainly on feasibility studies of Uro to Abyei, and then Uro to Jong, through Mayen, through Abyei, Bentiu, Panapaj, Jong. So this is the whole network which we are going to have technical discussion and so on. So Honorable Mayen, you are highly welcome to have an opening remarks.
Mr. Simon, Jack, we thank you very much for having come to this very important presentation. For those who do not know who I am, my name is Mayen, Jong. Currently, I'm Under Secretary of the Ministry of Petroleum, but before I was appointed, I was promoting this specific company because it is really very, very, very important road you have seen up there. That's the reason which attracted me to work hard to promote it such that it become a reality. So see, we started, Honorable Minister, we organized ourselves first. I was asking them to organize the office, staffing, administrative staffing, and then from there we start embarking on collection of data about the road and information. That was phase 2. Phase 1 was organizing ourselves. Phase 2 was to do with collection of information. And phase 3 is a study of the road. Because we believe if we go directly to the road and start constructing, we'll have a lot of difficulties. So we took upon ourselves, and I've challenged the operating manager to say, let us sit down and do the study first. Today, we are presenting the study and design of the road. When we finish from there, we go to another stage. And that is going to be a stage where we'll be sectionalizing the road itself, divided into sections. And then we move on to see whether we have gaps of implementing the road. If we have gaps, then we'll invite contractors to fill up those gaps before we start working. That's another stage. And then from there we start constructing this very, 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 very important road to happen. AMUK, and I will introduce AMUK. AMUK is called AMUK with a short U, AMUK. AMUK in Dinka is somebody who has been brought up Ranmuk. Yeah, somebody being brought up Zol Murabinu Terbia, AMUK. But Marat, that we have an animal, AMUK, with double U. So if it is AMUK, AMUK. And that is an animal, not a small, beautiful animal. Called AMUK. For Dinka, they will know what it is. And then, sometimes, there is AMUK. And AMUK is different from this. So I don't want you to be calling it AMUK. You don't even need to call it AMUK. You call it AMUK. Of course, people are allowed because they know what it means. AMUK. With the woo. Nin O. But again, M-A-M. O-K. So it is AMUK Trading and Investment Company, which we are promoting to work on this road. AMUK has big capacity. Many people do not believe that we have capacity. We have skilled staff from AMUK. We have skilled staff from their own. Skilled staff and engineers. But also a very huge number of skilled staff from their partners. So it's not only you don't look at AMUK and the people who are in the office and say, oh, mine capacity. No. We have a partners who are going to send in huge number. In fact, we have the list of engineers. Another capacity is equipment. AMUK has its own equipment. In fact, 90% of the equipment that were lying there in AMUK have now been raised. So I'm a Lomkulu renovation. They are in Kwajok compound. But we have also several international companies that are partners. We have signed with them partnership agreements, and they are going to come in with huge facility, all the facilities. The engineers have been going to Sudan to look at the equipment, and I'm sure immediately when we start, they will be mobilized. So there is no fear about having no equipment. Also the funding, up to now, at this stage, we have not gotten any money from anywhere. The AMUK was relying on its own resources up to now here. Its own resources and its partners did all this up to the stage of study. And will continue until we start doing the real business itself. It's not only the real business, AMUK is also maintaining the roads. Because these roads, there are rains, there are flood, there are wet. So it's cutting. So we say, the road has been given to us, there is nobody else who is going to come and work on it. We need to maintain it such that it is passable throughout before we even start the real business. So whatever you are hearing in Ajakwa, in Mayen, Abyei, what are all maintenance of the road to be passable, not the real business. The real business is going to start dry season, which is coming now. That's where we are going to start real business. So you can see we have corporate social responsibility which we have been doing. If AMUK was a company which is not good, they would have said, Kali was but they say no. It's unethical for us to be given the road and then we allow people to be cut off. That's why they are doing this. Honorable Minister, AMUK have the capacity, have already told you, and they have done a study. They will present a small portion of this study, but the rest will be dealing with go because we have a lot of work. And me, myself, even shortly I may sneak out because I have another meeting in another place. I have already told them. So I will wait. If I'm told the meeting is holding, I will just rush. But they will do the presentation of a short part. The intention and objective which I have challenged those of Edward and his colleagues with is that we needed to be exemplary. ما بس مجرد طريق لكن طريق مثالي such that it will be followed. The study will be done proper. On the road we know what is it. We will have to look at areas where we have fiber optic and everything. Such that it is not just a road. It is a road which is the standard. So we need to do it properly. We need your support. We know when you do something good, you go slowly, but sure. Some people do not like that. Maybe they will say, oh, into akhartu, or into machine kwez, ukida. I want to assure you, you are honorable, that this company is a national company, is a local company, but it has its very important international partners which are working with it. They are international, and we have signed with them an agreement where we will set up a team from the staff of AMUK plus staff of these companies, and they are working as a team to pass whatever being done in relation to finances and also technically. So we want to do it properly, such that it is not just a matter of saying, oh, internal partners, and they are running up there. No. Committee is there, made up of these people. Whatever needs to be done, it is given to them. They look at it, they pass it, and then it will go for payment. Then it will be paid. And then after finishing from there, we come back for the report. They will see it done. When it is finished, then they will say it is done, and then they go to the next stage. So it's going to take a little bit time, but I'm telling you, you will have a legacy to tell. This road is going to be a legacy for you to take. I know people may not be happy because we have a little taken time. Some of people are saying maybe this road should not be with AMUK. But I tell you, if it is given to another one, and they want to do it properly, they will go at this stage, all these stages. They study the collection of information, they study, they look at it's a big problem now. And if we have not studied, in fact, they took the soil and was tested outside this country. We sure of type of soil which we are going to be working on. Do we need to excavate it completely and bring soil, bring another environment from outside, or what do we need to do? How many cars will be coming? Because it is connected with almost 3 lanes to Sudan. It's an international road. The road to Abyei, and you have Jong, and you also, I think, have Ida. So and it is passing in a very important area, which is oil field, through Bentiu. It's not a road which can be just overlooked. It's a very, very important road. And so I'm sure if we do this road, we will be able to have the fuel from Karjas, the refinery. We'll be able to do that kind of thing. All the confusion which is in that area, security-wise, all this will stop. Because cars will pass in there. People will be moving there. Honorable Minister, we are not going to only construct the road, but we will make sure that corporate social responsibility is taken into consideration. Because we cannot just work among big communities and we don't do something. We'll make sure that corporate social responsibility is taken into consideration. Even the study has been done regarding the people that will be displaced by the road to know economics impact, the environmental impact. All these have been studied. So it's not just a road, because you cannot just pick Al-Arabat, Temchi, Amudao, Uyala. Then, but the first rain will wash away the road. We have done proper study, and I'm confident this is going to be the best road. So, I would like you to come forward, you are honorable, to open it for us such that presenters will be able to get very, very short presentation, and then from there, the engineers will go on with their business because they know what to say. Thank you very much.